let's start with this. What happened to you last year?
I had a freak injury. I was walking, I did a 1-dribble pull-up, I think. I was walking out of the locker room, I felt it kind of like snapping, and then I kind of snapped it back in place. And then as I was doing the 1-dribble pull-up at halftime, a bone in my knee up under my kneecap chipped, and it came off and it was in my joints. My knee locked up, so I had to get that bone replaced. Now we're here.
Did you think it was as bad?
I didn't. I actually could have numbed it and popped it back in place and played that game, but luckily I didn't. Luckily I didn't, and it actually was worse than what I thought. And it was a 2 to 3 month injury recovery. It ended up being like 4. I took it kind of slow, so like 4 months, but now we're back. It's going to be a great year.
How difficult is that to happen to you that early and then have to watch the season play out?
It was probably the hardest thing I've ever faced, really, because that was my first injury ever. And then also because I knew what, like, the aspirations for that last year. I knew what type of team we had. I think last year we would have won a few more games maybe if I could have helped different ways. So it was kind of hard. It was super hard, actually. One, you know, like I said, going through summer, going through everything, and then my season ended so fast. And secondly, because I couldn't be out there to help my brothers and watching the season. But it's all a learning experience.
But you're back.
Yes, sir.
And what do you expect to contribute during this season?
I expect to, bring some offensive abilities. I expect to be a great defender. I expect to be a great teammate. I think this year we have an older team. We brought back a lot of players. We have great chemistry. We have some freshmen that came in that are really good and were brought along with us because we're older. So I expect to just come in and help however I can, just be a spark wherever I can.
You know Coach Dawkins prides himself on team defense, but the team's going to need to grow offensively if you're going to be a real contender in the American.
Yes, sir.
Who do you have that can do that?
Offensively, I think this year for us, we have a lot of guys that are really good offensively. Me, Darius Perry, Brandon Mahan, Darren Green. But I think for us, it's more about team chemistry. We play well together. I think we like each other really well. We like each other a lot, and we mesh really well. So I think this year for us, it's about like who will play well together, because we have a lot of guys who are good offensively. Isaiah, I forgot to mention him, but everybody will be able to have a big night this year for us. So the biggest thing for us is to be on all keys on the defensive end, and I think offensively we don't really have to worry as much. As long as we hold teams up under like 60, 70, I think we'll be able to outscore them this year for sure.
Is this a team we can expect to see playing in March?
This is a team I think you can definitely expect to see playing in March for sure. For sure.